Today I'm going to be giving you a tour of the beautiful Sonoran Mountain Ranch community in Peoria, Arizona, 85383, a gorgeous community surrounded by mountains, and it goes into a dead-end road currently. Stay tuned for today's video. We're going to give you a deep dive into this very desirable community in North Peoria. Hi, I'm Kelly Norton, your AZ Realty lady at eXp Realty. Count on me for all things Arizona real estate. All right, so welcome back. If this is your first time to the channel, I'm Kelly Norton. I'm known as the AZ Realty Lady, and I'm the owner of the Arizona Living Group, and we're a team that help people relocate to or within the Phoenix and surrounding areas. And I'm a Valley native. We have other Valley natives on the team, and I've been selling real estate here in the Valley for over 24 years. Guys, today we're out in Peoria, and the Sonoran Mountain Ranch is what we're going to give you a tour of. But I'm starting this video out on the East Wing Mountain Trail, which is one of the amazing amenities of this community. You have hiking and biking right in your backyard. And I'm at one of the trailhead points where you can start this trail, which is over on the Alora Vita side, which is the west side of that East Wing Mountain Trail. I know it's all very confusing. So anyhow, I'm over at one of the entrances, but you can access the trail over in the Sonoran Mountain side, which is on the other side of the mountain range that's in the background here. Now, this road that we're on right here is actually called the East Wing Parkway. So you can access this side of the mountain and the trail system either by starting on the other side and walking over, or you can go down the East Wing Vista Road that you access off of Joe Max. Now, the overall area that we are at here in North Peoria is 67th Avenue and Happy Valley. To get to Sonoran Mountain Ranch, you're actually just going to continue north, and it's going to curve. It's going to look like you are going to a dead end, and that's because the community is, in fact, in a dead end area. In the future, 67th Avenue should connect to the 303. They don't have a time frame on that right now, but we'll talk more about that in a little bit, and we'll show you some footage inside Sonoran Mountain Ranch. This trail system you have behind me here at the East Wing Trail, it has mountain biking. It has hiking. There is ability for you to walk your dogs out here. So it's not a super tough trail, but you definitely can do mountain biking here. And then you have the whole West Wing Mountain Trail system, which is just a tad over to the west. And you have Sunrise Mountain as well, which is over in the West Wing Mountain community. Tons of outdoor activities available out here in this Northwest Peoria corridor. So one of the reasons why you would pick Sonoran Mountain Ranch to be your home would be the natural beauty of this community. So they've done a really great job of kind of nestling the homes and the little community clusters within the different hills. And this area behind me is the Peoria Mountain Preserve area. So this area back here is the desert, and there's some hiking trails and some things way back. I mean, you can actually go for miles out in this area. There's also some state trust land that's back in some of these locations as well. So you want to be careful when you're backing to the desert that you know whether it is preserve or whether it is state trust land, because state trust land can be purchased and it can be turned into commercial properties. It can be sold to developers and builders for residential homes. It can also be turned into a freeway or a road. So you want to be careful with that. Now, this community has 1,500 homes, approximately 1,500 homes. You have a couple different neighborhood clusters going on inside here. So there are a few custom neighborhoods. You have some luxury builders like Camelot in here. Those are going to be your homes that are kind of tearing towards that $1 million+ price point. And guys, there's one home that's coming on the market in here that is rumored to be just under $2 million, but you can get homes in this community in the $400,000 as well. So there is something for everyone here in the community. Now, there are a couple gated community clusters within Sonoran Mountain Ranch. One of these gated community clusters actually has access to its own community pool. Now, these are going to be some of the more affordable homes. I mean, you can get like a 2,500 square foot home and be in the $500,000 range, but you're going to be on a smaller lot. So this will be about a 4,000 to 4,500 square foot lot, not a pool size yard. There may be a couple that have their own private pool, but I highly doubt it in that section. Now, there is your own community pool, and again, you are gated. There's single-story and two-story homes in this section of the community. And it's really great if you're trying to get the biggest home you can for the dollar amount, but they are more of that kind of petite patio style yards, but you do have a little bit of area for maybe pavers or grass, but that's about it for the most part. Now out here in the community, another really great thing is they have a city park, and then they also have 2 community parks. So there's a lot of options for sports, there's a lot of options for the play parks, so you do have that. Now, one of the benefits about this location is that you are really close to the North Peoria corridor and that Four Corners area, Lake Pleasant, Paloma Park. So if you want pickleball, you want a dog park for your dogs to go to, you have Paloma Park, which is only going to be about a 15-minute drive away. And you also are in a really popular area for schools. You're very close to basis. If you have kiddos that you want to put in the basis schools, you also have Happy Valley Charter Schools. There's Candeo schools. So there's a lot of different options for charter schools. And then you also have the Mountain Ridge High School, which is right down the street. Now, when you drive into this community, you do go down 67th Avenue, because remember, you're starting out at 67th Avenue in Happy Valley, and then you're heading north. Now, it is supposed to eventually cut through to the 303, which is, I think, going to really cause a lot of demand for this neighborhood, because guys, that's only going to be like a 10-minute drive to the Taiwanese Semiconductor. That's going to be a very direct route, super close, one of the closest communities that is in a mountain neighborhood. But it is going to bring more traffic through this area, and that was one of the selling features of this community, is that you really are in that back end of the mountains and you're tucked in, super quiet. Now, the community started in 2005, kind of 2004, 2005, so a lot has developed in the area since then. There's a lot of other communities. You have Rock Springs, West Wing Mountain, you have Alora Vita, and then you also have the Pyramid Peak communities that have built all the way down towards 67th Avenue. So a lot of things have built around this location. But there's still some homes in here that are a tad bit newer, so that community cluster that has the gate and the community pool, that was built kind of in that 2011, 2012 time frame. But for the most part, the homes in here are sitting at about 20 years old. So when we're showing you homes out here, there's some components of the home that we want to make sure we're checking, and that big one is going to be the roof. Because around that 20 to 30 year mark in Arizona is when your roof definitely starts to need to be checked on. You want to make sure that you've got your roof tiles in good shape and that you aren't going to be having any reason for a leak. But more than likely 25 to 30 years, it's time for a new roof. And it's just the underlayment that you would need to have replaced. Of course, any cracked tiles as well. They remove all the tiles and then they will replace that underlayment that's underneath the tiles. That's that water barrier. So that's the important piece. And it does deteriorate with the heat and the sun and everything over time. So definitely important for us to know how old is that roof on that home. Otherwise, we just want to make sure that you budget that properly for your purchase. Let's talk about HOA dues. Let's talk about the pricing in the community. So again, you can pick a home up in here in that low to mid 400 range, and it goes all the way up into the millions. So the recently sold home, the highest one was 1.3 million, and there is one that is rumored to be coming on the market at 1,999,000 on an 18,000 square foot lot, and going to be about a 4,000 square foot home backing to the desert area. So you have a huge variety, and you can also get like like a 1,700 square foot home in here and be in that mid 400 range. Now, to be in that little gated cluster, there is a 2,500 square foot home available in that 515 range. That's a 2-story, granite countertops, no pool, but has like a little turf area and about a 4,000 square foot lot. So kind of gives you an idea. Now, if you're wanting something that maybe has a pool, maybe has a little bit of a view, maybe around 2,400 to 3,500 square feet, somewhere in that range, you're probably going to be in the $650 to $850 price point here in Sonoran Mountain Ranch. So the HOA out here in Sonoran Mountain Ranch is $125 a quarter. Now, it is a little bit elevated when you go into those gated clusters. Remember, there's 3 gated clusters out here. One of those has that community pool, and then the others, there's a little bit of luxury homes that are in these little gated communities. So you do have varying HOAs in those communities out here. So you might be wondering, okay, Kelly, how much is taxes out in the community? So there's a 4,000 square foot home. Just going to give you one of the listings and give you an example. And remember, taxes are based on the assessed value, not the sold price out here. We've got dogs barking all around. That's because we shoot live footage inside the communities, so I apologize for the dogs. I don't just sit in front of my computer and talk to you in the video. We're actually out standing in the community. So I apologize for the dogs, but they want to be social as well, and they're saying hello to you. So the taxes on an $899,000 home for about 4,000 square foot, and this home's about 20 years old, is going to be $3,300 for 2024. So just to give you an idea of what we're looking at for taxes out here. Guys, thank you so much for watching the video today on Sonoran Mountain Ranch in beautiful Peoria, Arizona. Again, I'm Kelly Norton, and we are here to help you if you're planning a move out here. Maybe you're moving from an area within the valley over to the Peoria area, or maybe you have a home to sell, or you're relocating. Please give us a call. We are a full service real estate team, happy to help you. Call or text is the best way to reach us, or you can go onto the website arizonalivinggroup.com and hit contact us. I look forward to hearing from you soon. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye. Oh, and don't forget, subscribe to the channel and click the bell. That way you're notified when I put up new videos. Take care. Bye-bye.